What's up, guys? Light on Fiends podcast. Here. This is episode 28.
Big 28.
Biggest gamer.
Adamar.
And today we're going to be talking about 9-star Hegemon body art.
The thing we talk about every week
Yes.
without fail.
It always enters into...
Somehow it always enters into the chat.
It has to.
Yeah.
This is the art. This is our number one novel right now.
It really is. And should we enlighten them on what we started reviewing, or should we keep it as a surprise to the end?
You can keep it a surprise.
Keep it a surprise. All right. So 9-star. We ended, a little refresher, guys. We ended with Long Chen coming out of the dragon egg cocoon.
Mm-hmm.
He got the 3 divine abilities from the dragon through like his blood.
Yeah.
And he proceeded to wreck people with the roar, which he killed like 99.99999% of all geniuses in the area. I think they said they left like 100 to 200 people left besides the Dragon Ball Legion. And then, as we all knew it, Long Chen went back to being Long Chen and slaughtered everybody else. I loved it. Except Long Ocean, who he purposely let get away. Actually, he dogged that guy.
He didn't let him get away.
Yeah, that's true. But he dogged him, bro.
He did.
That was so disrespectful.
He beat them up like crazy.
And then Kung Tu, I believe his name is.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool how he ripped his wings off of him. And he was like, here, I'll give you your life for the wings. And I'm actually excited for when he gets the double wings from the Kung Tu or the Kung Ping. And then I was sad though that every guy split it up. I thought the Dragon Ball Legion and them, I thought they were all gonna stay together for some reason.
They got separated.
Yeah. Did you think they were leaving together? Because I don't know, when they all got together, I kind of assumed they just all leave together, right? I was so sad, bro.
They got pulled back to their worlds.
Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about him just destroying everybody?
It was great,
bro. It was back to the roots. All the weakness we saw in the Divine Lord realm was gone.
Yeah, he was pretty weak.
Yeah, he was been weak for a couple hundred chapters.
It wasn't special. He was just like everyone else.
Yeah, and that's sad to say about Long Chen. Not everybody else, but all the other peak geniuses, you know. So I was very happy I saw him do that.
But now we're slowly getting closer to the true form of, because that's what the reason why he's weak is because his 7-star like battle armor is like
whacktastic.
Yeah, because he
deviated it.
Yeah, deviated that sword, and so it's not going to be the same that it would have been had he stayed on track.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I liked seeing when when Long Chen gets later and he's starting to realize he has to change it now. So I want to see. They really didn't talk about it much at all. Like they made it the name of a chapter. Like the chapter name was like changing the 7-star battle armor, and he just didn't do that.
Well, they just like gave a little description of like he was under the Bodhi tree, and then he was testing different like formations or whatever, as he was or charts. I don't remember how to say it, but he was just changing the formation of the stars.
Yeah, that's it.
And he was like, crap,
this is tough. But before we get to over there, he pops out of the 3,000 worlds instantly. We're not even stepped back into the original like world, which I forget. Is it the Dark Flame Heaven? Is that where he's at? I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, I think because it's one of the top 3 heavens or whatever.
It was like dark. I think it's Dark Flame.
Dark Flame. So he steps back into the Dark Flame Heaven from the 3,000 worlds. He's not even there yet, and he's getting attacked by Empira.
Yeah.
And that's just so like
immediately. I was
so
like,
Long Chen, bro. Man can't even step on the floor, bro. You know, that's like you get to your house before you open your door, somebody's like crashing into you.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I can't get a break.
As expected of Assassin.
Yep.
Went crazy after him.
And then Zhao Guhan, what's his name? I feel like I butchered that.
Yeah, I have no idea what you said.
The guy who's from the Wine Dao, the Wine Palace.
I think Jia Guhong. I think that's his name.
I feel like I said exactly that, guy.
I don't think
Tell me
so.
if not, because I
forgot what you said because you just said some. I just felt like I heard.
I'm gonna clip this, bro. I need to see if that's exactly what I said or not.
It just felt like gibberish came out of your mouth. Maybe it's your gum. Your gum maybe messed up the enunciation.
Okay.
But I was like, I heard Because I heard Ja. That's why I was like, J?
Zhao Guhan. Yeah, I think I don't know. Yeah.
And I heard Guran.
I wasn't confident in it. That's why.
I was like, I don't know anyone named Ja Guran, bro.
Alright. But he actually came out pretty hard. I didn't.
Yeah.
And then they finally described Divine Venerate like realm.
Yeah, and it was crazy because they were like, okay, so you need. They basically made it seem like if you don't have any Supremes,
you can't go.
You can't become a Divine Venerate.
I feel like that kind of makes sense though.
Yeah, because like they're the closest to heaven and earth or whatever. Yeah. And they were like,
3 flower manifestation.
Yeah, and it does make sense because like those a normal person can't like reach that far anyway.
I think one thing is hard. I think when you compare it to other novels, when you hear like these things that are like super crazy that only peak geniuses can have, but yeah, then you find that there's like a bunch of peak geniuses, so it doesn't really feel like special, but then it is like really special because like
if you don't have it, you can't advance.
Exactly. So it's confusing. You just gotta be like, okay. Yeah. You just gotta go through it, you know?
It's like, okay, everyone, there's a bunch of Supremes, double Supremes, and there's even triple Supremes, and it's like, wow, there's a lot of them, so it doesn't feel that special. But then it's like, okay, but only if you're Supreme can you even enter Divine Venerate.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so it is really special.
I don't think that's the case. I think they said there was non-Supremes Divine Venerates.
Oh, mortal. I think mortal.
Mortal ones. And I think...
But I feel like it's very...
I think you're like stuck at like... first stage,
first
heaven stage, I think is what they call it. We haven't really heard that term in a minute.
Yeah,
they just blow through heaven stages, and that's always been the case. We've never gotten like a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. It's always like, all right, I just ran through 4 stages.
Yeah,
but I like that they described Divine Venerate.
Mortal, Earth, Heaven.
Mortal, Earth, Heaven,
which makes sense because that's like the 3.
Yeah,
like foundations of like.
The Supreme.
Yeah.
And then we found out that like most of the Divine Venerates that are like seen as super powerful are Earth Divine Venerates.
Yeah, usually. And all the ones in the 3,000 worlds, they were like saying they weren't even like mortal.
Yeah, I think they were like maybe like, you know, when Longshan advances into the stage and he doesn't even hit the first heaven stage, he's like the initial stage.
Yeah,
they might be stuck there for like life, unless like they were able to finally like merge. Yeah, they merge their Supremes or whatever. So that was interesting. And then I was actually still surprised that Emperor is like still a world king though. Like and how he's as strong as an Earth Divine Venerate. Like Zhao Guhan, he's as strong as him.
Well, remember Lao Kao, the 9-star assassin hall master. He had a 3-flower manifestation, but he's still a world king.
That's why I was like confused. So, like, when do you get the manifestation? I thought.
Well, no, because remember they said like when you cultivate faith, you don't advance in cultivation anymore.
Really?
I think they said something like that. Like your cultivation. It's like a new system. Like your faith becomes like your new cultivation system.
I thought I remember that, but I thought they still went through the stages, and it was just slower for them to go through it because faith takes more time to accumulate.
I'm not sure.
Because I think I agree with you that they did say they have a new path, like, but I think they have the same stages. It's just that they're slower to start because faith takes longer to acquire. And like, but they're supposed to be stronger at the same realm, which is why, like, a world king like Emperor who has like so much faith is as strong as Zhao Guhan who's an Earth Divine Venerate.
Yeah.
So he's probably like mid Divine Venerate and like very strong Earth Divine Venerate, and like Emperor is like able to match him, which probably makes sense why Mr. Brahma is so crazy powerful. Because he's just probably, if he's still a Divine Venerate, he is a triple Supreme peak Divine Venerate, Heaven Venerate, with like masses of faith.
With the Grand Dao flower or whatever.
Yeah, the Grand Dao flower when condensed to one. So he's probably like as strong as like the next realm, like somewhere in the next realm. So, and that next realm seems to be like a dividing factor.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of times where like we've heard about realms. Like let's go back to the mortal realm. There's a lot of times we've heard about realms, but they're like there's more after that. I feel like for example, when we hit Nether, I almost said Nether cabbage.
Netherite. No,
Nether passage.
Nether passage. I said Nether Minecraft.
So I feel like when we heard Nether passage, like we knew that the next realm was something big, important, like a dividing line. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like Divine Venerate is the same. That like after Divine Venerate, like this next realm, while we're still gonna find like hundreds of thousands of monsters, old monsters who have that realm. It's gonna be like it's not something that just like anybody can get anymore.
Yeah.
You know, which I'm excited to see. And I feel like I was definitely a little wrong. I thought like the heavens were gonna turn when he came out of here, but like I feel like we kind of went on a side quest, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
With Long Chen. Like,
because he went to the Vermillion Bird Empire.
Yeah, how do you feel about it? Right? It kind of felt like a side quest or no?
It was a side quest. I mean, it was because he went to go marry.
Yeah, I was very surprised. Like that's the direction this went in. I kind of I think it was because I expected the Dragon Ball Legion to come with him, and I was like, time to rain blood on these people.
Yeah,
but very side quest feels.
But there's clearly like the war or whatever. It feels like it's bigger than just a war. Because you have like these 8 empires, right? And then there's the Vermillion Bird Empire, and then the Vermillion Bird is an ancient like species descended from like the phoenix. Because the phoenix is supposed to be like the highest form for like fire creatures.
99 ranks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's at 66.
The Vermillion Bird starts at 66, and the phoenix is at 99. They love their 9s with the phoenix, bro.
Yeah.
9 turn to 1.
Multiples of 3.
Yeah, and then 9 turns to 0. Cycle, reincarnation, the cycle of samsara, bro. It always happens. Yeah. I kind of like it though.
I like it, especially when they actually explain it. Yeah, they explain it. Than just being like, 9 is. Yeah. It's just 9. Yeah. It's just like, okay.
I know it's kind of caveat it because like it is sometimes they just like throw it in there, but when they really explain it well, it's like really amazing. Like Martial World, I think they do a fire job at explaining it.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's true. They do. They actually do a good job of explaining like their system.
Yeah. They're like, I think because he was going through the Phoenix stuff like the whole time.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly. But I liked I really enjoyed Long Chen going in there and messing up the country.
Yeah, I mean it was like it was like classic like Long Chen. I guess you kind of got to see that side, especially after he sealed his Heart Devil.
I love that,
which was hilarious.
Yeah,
but it also gave a weird like thing because like his Heart Devil, because remember the Black Room is from hell.
Yeah,
and his Heart Devil is clearly like has like resonates with it.
Yeah,
so he clearly has a connection to hell somewhere, because obviously that's why his like purgatory eyes became like a Heart Devil or something like. And clearly like it draws its strength from there.
Yeah,
so I guess that's another secret we'll find out later.
Yeah
because we've always been talking about his Heart Devil and we're just saying like how it's insane.
It's been like 1,000 chapters, bro,
and we'll probably be another 1,000 chapters before we even do something with it.
At least he's finally out of the way.
For now he sealed it in the
cauldron, the bronze cauldron.
The dragon senior was like, do not touch this.
Do not bring it out.
Yeah, you
will die.
Now when he said, he was like, if you bring this out, all creatures from 9 heavens and 10 lands will chase you down. I was like, that's okay. You gave him a bomb, not a treasure.
For real, bro. Well, whatever it is, it better have like, it seems like a Deus Machina the way he's describing it, bro. Like, is it like, but it has to be like some type of Deus Machina, bro. It can't just be something regular.
No, it's definitely like a peak treasure.
Yeah.
Like someone only had like the peak of the world.
Like what was it in the mortal realm? Like that Earth Bell, the Earth.
Something like that.
What was it called?
Yeah, the Wasteland Bell.
Yeah, the Earth, the Eastern
Wasteland Bell.
Yeah,
like those five. It's like the tablet, like the heaven splitting tablet. Yeah, something like that, where it's like these are peak treasures of the mortal world.
Yeah.
So it's like a peak treasure of the immortal world, which is like so much bigger.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it's a cauldron, so I guess it's clearly related to alchemy.
True. And he's fucking the Pale Sovereign,
Yeah,
so yeah, it must be crazy. But I really like the classical Longchamp, bro. When he came in, and there was like, and you could tell there was gonna be no fighting really, because like they said it multiple times, like these scholars have no cultivation. Mm-hmm. So I never assumed that Longchamp was just gonna kill them. Yeah, because then that'd be like him losing a fight, you know. So
we just had the dialogue wars.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
That was funny.
He was killing people. Yeah, and it's, especially like those Hamlin scholars, bro. I was like, you guys ain't got a chance.
Nope. But there was one interesting thing.
Whoa.
The Zenith star covering art from that.
Yeah. From the Zither sect. Yes.
Which he said like he gave him a weird feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of sucks that what we read up to just did. I feel like they just kind of like ignored it afterwards.
They 100% did.
And I was just like, what? This is literally another star art.
Yeah.
Like clearly a star art for like Zither like users, and I'm just like, why are we not talking about this?
Yeah,
especially since like she's like the leader and like the strongest of the group, and she gives off a certain feeling for him. It's like, okay, there's so many signs here. Like, why did we ignore this for like the rest of the? Because it was only mentioned in that chapter. Afterwards, just once.
Never again. I
was just like, oh my God, what is going on here?
Oh, when he popped out the trumpet, I think it was, or was it the zither? The flute.
Yeah.
He popped out the flute, and everybody was like, he's actually garbage.
I was laughing. I was
like, bro, I was dying the whole time. I was like, Longchamp has guts because I could never do that, bro.
And he would just keep going.
Yeah. And then the way they were making it seem, it was like a 4 or 5 minute song, bro. It's just like, bro. Like I felt like it was probably the worst thing to everybody. And then he pulls out that final note. He like encapsulate the whole song, and just like makes everybody bow down in submission. Mm-hmm. The Zither thing was funny. I did not recognize the girl because they like ended the chapter where they were like Lao Yun Kang or something, and I was like, "Who the heck is that?"
I like saw her name, but I was like, couldn't remember where she's from. I was like, okay, I remember there was a Zither disciple at some point. I just don't remember where.
I looked. When that happens to me, guys, there'll always be some smart person in the comments who knows exactly who that person is, or they have the focus to go look it up. And the first comment was exactly where she was. She was from the martial competition, and when he got the golden scale in the Immortal World.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, that makes so much sense because she's talking about how giving her pointers on the Tao.
Yeah, exactly. So she saw him do the original like the scholar competition. What do you remember what that thing was called?
It was like the Grand Tao.
Yeah, the Grand Tao competition or something with the pillars going up and down. She saw that, so she knows she was like, yeah, he got this in the bag. But I enjoyed the scholars a lot. I thought it was really cool seeing people get obliterated by him.
Mm-hmm. And then there was the thing with the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty funny just seeing like two contrasting people. He's like, yeah, this is a bad temper personality or whatever, and his wives are the real like controllers behind the scenes. I was just like, this is hilarious.
A big point though was the fact that the Emperor had the same exact name
as
the old Pill Valley leader, and who was the father of Yu. How do you say it? Yu King
Swan.
We're Pill Fairy. The Pill Fairy's dad back then, same name, and now she reincarnated again in the Immortal World, and he has the same name. Now he's not the same guy. Seems like.
No, he's completely different.
Yeah, he actually seems pretty cool, like in his own way. But there was nothing bad, so I was genuinely surprised by that. Cause like, I thought it'd be more dark.
But they just kind of left it lighthearted.
Yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised about that though. I thought he was gonna like find opposition as soon as he got. Well, he did, but I thought it'd be way more intense.
No, it was just like, yeah, you'll get there eventually.
Yeah,
because they were less like. They clearly know something because like when he left the dark room, they talked about like how they don't have much time left.
Yeah,
and I feel like that doesn't refer to the war because they're making it sound like there's a departure, and they seem pretty confident about winning the war.
They do.
So that's why I feel like the war is a prelude to something else that's much bigger.
Yeah, that is true. And guys, we ended at chapter 4015. We hit the 4,000 mark.
Yep. So we ended right when they said, "Guys, glad you're out. Get to the war. And we're just instantly. Like, damn it. The war just is about to start. And we're here now. It's the podcast time. We now gotta wait.
We gotta wait. I think we need at least 100+ chapters before we come back.
Yeah.
Because war arcs, the war arc is big. And that aftermath of the war is always like super big for me.
Especially the hints they gave with like not much time left.
Yeah.
Like, there's gonna be something bigger after.
Gotta be huge.
So I was just like, okay, we need 100+ chapters at least.
Mm-hmm.
That way we don't leave being like in the middle of, and then this happened. You're just like, what? And then it's like chapter locked, and you're just like, no.
I think also with going into the Vermillion bird stuff when they went into the trial and all that, I feel like we're getting much closer to like the source of, or like the highest peaks of the immortal world now. Like every like 100 chapters we read, I feel like we're getting closer and closer to, like, now we're talking about like the Vermillion bird, who's like, it's not 2/3 as powerful, but 66 to 99, like it's like close to the Phoenix in its own way. And so it's like we're seeing the Vermillion bird. Like, when are we gonna see a Phoenix? Mm-hmm. You know, it's one of those things that it's just like we're getting closer and closer and closer.
Oh, and you know what? My conjecture of the 7-color supreme blood being something related to Julie, I think it's right.
Why?
Because remember they said the Vermillion Bird Empire, they're descendants of Julie.
Yes.
They have so many 7-color themes or rainbow themes. Like, the fish, 7-colored fish.
Yeah.
King Sion or the Pill Fairy, what'd they say when she was born? There was like a rainbow or something, or was that her father?
No, when she was born, her father.
Yeah, there was like a
matter of like something over the
like a 7-colored rainbow or something. I think they said something like
that. There was something that happened when he was born. They also said there was an auspicious sign when Longchen entered the country.
Oh yes,
you talking about that?
Yes, and then also when he entered the trial, he experienced no rejection.
Yeah.
And they were confused because it's like it's only supposed to be for descendants of Vermillion Bird who possess Julie blood.
I didn't catch that. I didn't put that together.
You didn't catch that?
I didn't put that together.
So obvious.
I didn't put it together
because they literally said like
I just headcanon the van. I was like, he's too powerful pressure.
You were just like, he's too strong.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, he's too strong to experience the pressure.
No, they were like experiencing pushback because he's not blood related.
That's crazy. That went right over my head.
No rejection. They were confused. They're like, how is this possible?
Yeah.
And then the senior was like, yeah, that auspicious sign happened when Longchen entered. And they're like, how does he have any connection to our family? And I was just like, Julie. Like, that's the only connection.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially because of Long Ocean's 7-colored blood that they said was his. I was like, that's the only connection there.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true.
It also makes me wonder how the Heavenly Rainbow Fairy Flame might have some kind of connection there.
She might.
To the Julie. I feel like maybe there's not. Maybe it's just like some kind of manifestation as a result. But I feel like there could be. But I'm definitely sure that they have. He's part like the Long family. Is something has a relation to the Julie clan.
Well, we skipped over completely.
Oh, the Violet Blood Race.
The Violet Blood Race, before they left the 3,000 Worlds, Longchen dragged Long Ocean's body. Honestly, the way they described it seems like he dragged him face first through the ground for hundreds of miles, bro. Like a slug or something, man. I love it. So when Longchen was dragging Long Ocean through the ground for like hundreds of thousands of miles, because you know how they be traveling in this world. And then Longchen's grandpa extracts the blood from him, and they open the gate, and all we get is the ancestors come out, and Longchen wasn't even there for it because he got like sucked out from the 3,000 Worlds. Longchen's grandpa meets them, and he's like, this young one has like opened the way, and they're like, what was the one liner they said at the end? Do you remember? No, the Violet Blood Race, or they were like, the Violet Blood Race has returned to like, was it to exact vengeance on?
It was something because on all our enemies. Or
it
something.
Was good, bro. It was. I wish I wrote it down. I'm gonna find it because I know it was like right when we started reading, and
it's like within like the first 5 chapters.
Yeah. When did we start reading? It was 4,000 or 39.
Yeah,
3927. Let me see.
27.
Yeah. All right here. We're out. We're finally out. Child, you've accomplished a great service to my violet blood race. The violet blood race is making a return. Those who harmed us, just wait. Yeah, just like all right here. And this, I'm gonna just read this last line. And those elders looked around at this world and roared. Those roars were so powerful that the stars in the sky fell. It was many times stronger than Longchen's dragon roars at the nine heavens.
Oh, you're right.
That was crazy.
That scene was crazy.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what? You mean they're destroying actual planets with their roars?
Yeah.
Like these people they ain't no divine venerates, bro. These guys are like actually ancient peak monsters, bro. Like that's crazy. I want to know what's gonna happen with that. I'm kind of happy they didn't say anything else. Just leave it like as a as a chest.
Secret thing.
A secret thing for when it pops up. I will say next time we find out about Longchen's family, from I think we'll probably only hear about them again after Longchen gets his stuff back from Long Ocean.
Yeah.
When do you think that'll be? Because they said he has to mature, Long Ocean has to mature all the stuff or whatever and pour all the resources into it. When do you think he'll actually what realm do you think they'll be in? Do you think World King or?
I think it has to be World King.
You don't think it could be Divine Venerate?
I think he'll do it in World 4. I think he'll do it before Divine Venerate because when he has the Supremes, it'll be easier for him to become Divine Venerate.
Do you think that'll be the catalyst?
Yeah.
He takes Long Ocean stuff and then boom becomes Divine Venerate.
Yeah.
Tribulation. Destruction.
It just goes crazy.
Destroys the Long family. Gets his father back.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Boom. That's the theory. I want to see that guy's dad so bad.
Me too.
I feel like it'll just be there will be two people and Long will be I slapped the guy to the right, and then his dad will be I slapped the guy to the left. I did the wrong directions in that, but whatever. No, I think I did the right directions. I don't know, but I feel like it's gonna be we need a funny scene like that, bro, where two people are talking shit,
yeah,
and Longchen and his dad kill both of them instantly, and then they just look at each other and they're like, "You are my son." I feel like it's gonna be something like that.
It's funny.
Yeah, but that was the big point we forgot about, and then let's see what else. The princes and whatever they were okay. I really like the zoo
side characters.
They are all heavy.
We don't care about them.
Not even there's Dragon Ball Legion tier side characters, and then these guys are way under that. Cause while we might never know all the Dragon Ball Legion's names, they're important.
Yeah.
These guys at this arc are not important. Ever again. Maybe they'll come up in a final battle or something. They'll have 2 lines in it. The Vermillion Bird Emperor came with reinforcements, but other than that, I can't see much else.
Did they ever explain why they had different surnames in the royal family? Because it was Zhu and Yu.
They didn't. That actually, I didn't even question that because I think the crown prince just take the zoo because of that's the crown prince surname. But you think that then their dad would have that same surname, but he doesn't.
No, that's why I was confused because I was
I never even thought of that. Why is that?
I have no idea. Because when we looked at the mother's names, they don't have Zoo either.
And then and then the Pill Fairy has a U from her father.
Yeah, the other princess has U.
Yeah, but then the men have maybe that's just a men versus. But then why does the Emperor not have Zoo?
That's why I guess they don't really. I remember Longchen mentioning it on why, or on questioning why. Then they never talked about it after.
I feel like it's kind of just a royal family thing because they're almost always started with a Z, saying her Zoo.
That's true.
It's always with a Z. So I'm just I kind of just assumed it was royal family things, But we did all that. Yo, Long Chen wrecking the people in the state banquet. Loved it.
Oh yeah.
He was wrecking everybody.
Philosopher's son, and then he killed Wang Tie Bao.
Bro, I wrote that guy's name because he needs some disrespect. Let's see, what's his name? Let's see. Wang Tianyao, bro. Yeah, bro. I was so happy he killed him. in front of his master, bro. He's like, and then I knew he was dead when Longchenpa was like, it doesn't matter who's next to you. If I want to kill you, you're gonna die, or something like that.
No, he said something. If I want to kill someone, no one
can stop. No one can stop me.
I think he said either no one can stop me or there's no one that can save that person.
Yeah, no one that can save you. And then he said that to him, and then he kept going. Wayne Tiago was like, "Oh, like my master's right here. I have all this backup to my left and right." And then I loved how when Longchenpa went to go kill him, he was fighting an Earth Divine Venerate, and then like it just like cuts back to Longchenpa being like on the prince's side, and he's just in his arms, like holding him up by the neck and stuff, bro.
Yeah, because he did, because before he did that, when that one guy like made a comment to the Pill Fairy, instantly.
Oh yeah, instant death. Instant, and I knew it was coming, bro.
And then he beat up the Earth Divine Venerate, and he went back to sitting down like he was chilling.
You know what that is, bro? Somebody said something about your girl, instant death.
Yeah,
like not a second of reaction time, bro. It was like
because the Pill Fairy realized that instant. She was like trying to grab Longchenpa. She was like, "Oh crap!"
And she was like, "He's not there."
No.
Me patty. Or not even, I think it was blood mist, bro. That's all that was left of that guy. And they kind of just like firmed that, bro. There was no retaliation. Like they tried to like with words, but I thought they'd like draw their swords and stuff, bro. But they just like let it be.
Well, I mean, if someone beats up an Earth Divine Venerate,
it's true,
right in front of you, you're just kind of like, I can't hang with him.
And they also did say they knew that if they fought there, that none of them would leave alive.
Yeah,
because of the formation or whatever. But that was so cool. And then I actually really enjoyed the prince's like courage though. That Zhu Yifeng, I think is his name.
Yeah, I think so.
Bro, his lines were dope.
He did get some dope lines.
He was like, what were his lines, bro?
They were saying something about, or I think he said something similar to like, what was it?
I think they were trying
about not
being strong enough.
Brave until death.
Yeah. They were like, "Oh, you're not strong enough. Like you should just go." And he's like, "The Vermillion bird's fire will like keep going even onto death or whatever."
Yeah, Vermillion soldiers. Yeah, they don't surrender until death.
Until death, and then they try to keep like telling him to give up, and he was like, he just kept going and going, and his lines were so cool. I loved his lines. They really honestly. His lines were so cool. I thought he was a sleeping tiger, bro. Like I thought he was gonna like actually beat him. Like just with the energy and the charisma he was showing, I was like, this is like what Longchen's always talking about. But then they said he has like a seal on his body.
All the princes and princesses have seals because he was. That's why he said he was confused because he was like, no matter what, anyone who like. When you're fighting like that,
put your life on the line.
Yeah, you bring out like your innate potential.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, he saw that it got stifled or suppressed in that moment, so that's why he was like, "Oh, they have a seal."
Yeah. So that makes a lot of sense because honestly, the charisma that man was showing, I was like, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
He's gotta win, or like Longchen's gotta like allow him to win, bro. He can't just take it out here with this much charisma because Longchen's always. He preaches if you put your life on the line.
They all took L's.
Yeah, they all. I think all 17. Was it 17 of them?
Or they have 16.
16.
They all took L's.
Every single one.
Only the Crown Prince lasted 100 moves before he lost.
Yep, still took
everyone lost like pretty fast.
Yeah. Especially the
King Say.
Yeah, her who was Longchen's sparring partner. I thought she'd win a fight because the way she was talking, I thought she was really strong.
She was talking.
She was talking the talk, bro.
And then she got beaten like so fast. They didn't even give her a paragraph.
No, bro, she got beaten within 10 moves.
He was like, "You've lost." She was like, "Damn it."
Like the way she was talking is that meme about girls who are 5'2", but they act like they're 6'6" with double pistols, bro. Yo. That's exactly what it was, bro. Cause like, what was she doing?
Nah, but Longchen did call her out earlier. He was like, "If you fight me, you'll last 3 moves at most.
Yeah,
like you're not strong."
Yeah.
But like she was like, "I should be like, pretty much almost no one in my generation should be able to fight me." But no, that's not true.
That's not true at all, miss. Like even those people, I don't know. It was so much cap. And I really love how Long Chen has stayed true since coming to the immortal world of his time being precious. Like before, he really used to try to explain things to people before he came to the mortal world. Once the whole tragedy with the mortal world thing happened, anytime he sees like naive people like her, he's just like, "Don't waste my time."
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing it. And she's like, "Oh, you think I'm naive?" He's like, "Yes, you are naive." Like no hesitation. Like bro, get out my face. Like you can try to like just don't even try to keep up because you cannot. Not wasting my time.
Yeah, I always loved the line where he was like, "I killed more people than you've ever
seen." Yeah,
I'm just like,
it's like it's crazy.
Yeah, like he's spitting.
Yeah, he really is, bro. You know what that is? That's an insane statistic.
Yeah,
like this man's actually a murderer. Like, like he's probably killed billions of life forms. Like it might be in the trillions. Because there's sometimes in those big battles where he swings and he's like 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. 500 million. Because like this is super random, but when he showed up to the netherworld, when his wives were fighting that army, he just shows up in the back, throws a lotus, and he kills like hundreds of millions of people. So like I know this man's killed like trillions of people without a doubt, and that is crazy because that man's the blood on his hands is thick. It is thick.
Yeah, but now move on to the Dragon Soul.
You just looked at this, bro. Guys, we looked up the name right before the podcast because we wanted to get it. The Dragon Soul Forging? It's something forging. There's something in between the forging.
Dragon Soul Forging Art, maybe?
No. There's something in between it.
Let me look.
But guys, he got the that training or that cultivation technique from the Dragon Senior. I feel like we're gonna find out his name pretty soon. Not like right now, but like I give it 200 chapters before we find his name out. What do you think?
Yeah, probably soon.
Yeah.
Dragon Soul Body Forging Art.
I knew there was one word in between there.
We should have known because it was a body.
That's true. And him, it was funny in like the workout room. Everybody was like, "That's one dragon power," and he's like, "This is a couple hundred. Yeah, it's not crazy." Like in front of everybody, you know what I'm saying? He was
just, dragon power.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy because he was like, honestly, when he said he only had 500, I was like, what? That's it?
Yeah, me too.
Because he was like, you need at least 3,000. So I'm like, oh, he's probably like halfway there.
Yeah, I thought he was like at 1,200 at least.
Then they were like, he's only at 530. I'm like, 530? Yeah. I feel, honestly, this Dragon Teacher stay making him seem weak.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm like, he looks so strong.
Yeah.
And then they were like, but it's funny because like, to the standards he's being
compared to,
it's like you look so weak, but then it's like compared to like the Emperor, he was like, damn, he's stronger than me when I was a kid. I was like, but it's not enough.
No, not enough.
It's not nowhere near enough.
And I think that's hilarious. It's so hilarious when he compares them to, but I think it is hard because we have to remember what the standard he's getting upheld to, bro. Just like you said, because he's getting upheld to. Like, I think the sacred dragon. So not just a regular true dragon, like the sacred dragon.
Yeah.
Which is like the top beast in existence.
Yep. And then now this Dragon Soul Body Forging Art. This is what he said. This technique allowed him to look down on all ancestral dragons that appeared before him.
Yep.
Which is nuts. But here's the craziest thing. He didn't know how it worked. I was shocked when he said that.
Me too.
I was like, he was like, yeah, I skipped. It just worked for me. I was like, classic genius,
yeah, bro.
Or they were just like, it's like
just become one with nature.
And you were just like, what does that mean? That's why. But I think that explained the whole thing. With I think that was like a perfect encapsulation of, explaining too much, like saying too much. But you're saying so little.
Yeah.
So that's why he was like, when I was trying to teach people, I would try to go into detail, but the more I spoke, the more people got confused.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is such a bit, like, even when we learn stuff, like, especially like math or like physics, when people say so much, you're just like, stop. I just like don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, you're saying stuff, but it's not like, it's just going over my head.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm just going to give you the basic, energy circulation flow.
Not even a chant.
Yep. And he was just like,
use that. Yeah, use that.
And then Lang Chen used his intuition. I think that was perfect because he used the human race to do it.
Yeah.
So he did the blood, ki, and bones.
And then spirit, Huan spirit. There's one in between soul.
No, so it's blood, ki, bones, spirit, soul, mind. Will, mind. Will, mind. Like it's
separate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Will, then mind. Yep.
And then, so the big thing that everyone always got stuck on was the bones.
Yep.
So the bones need to be done all in one go.
It's like
in order for it to, what would you say?
I was gonna say it's exactly like the bone tempering stage, when like everybody else does like only a couple bones at a time.
Well, they can only. It's not that they do a couple at a time. It's just that they only have enough resources to do.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Lang Chen did all of them.
Yeah. But I think he only did all at once just because like he could, not because
he had to. Yeah. That's true.
But here, they were saying it because the pain of bone forging was so intense that like they couldn't, and those dragons like they couldn't endure it.
I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty weak for them.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking. Because I was like, these are dragons, bro.
Like, how many times is like when Lang Chen got the not the first dragon. Actually, every time he's gotten a dragon scale except the golden dragon scale, and like this last time in the cocoon. I think there was 2 or 3 other times he got the dragon scale.
It was 3.
3. The 3 other times he got on the dragon scale, the process of him getting the scale, like acquiring the scale's power, is like his bones breaking down hundreds of times, like forging, breaking down, reforging, breaking down hundreds of times to get his body strong enough or his bones strong enough to where they can handle the dragon power.
Yeah.
And you're telling me these dragons gonna handle one time, bro?
Yeah. But it's crazy because Lang Chen's reasoning for doing it all at once was because he thought, one, that he needs to endure a certain minimum amount of pain because of tempering like the soul, like the soul or whatever, or the spirit would be so much worse.
Yeah.
So he was like, I need to be able to endure this much. But it was like, that isn't actually the real reason. The real reason is you need all your meridians that are formed to actually connect properly, so the energy flows.
Yep. I thought that was... It was just hilarious. Dragon Senior did, and I felt bad because he said he's killed like thousands of dragons with this technique.
Yeah, that's why he said he stopped passing it down.
Yeah, I felt so bad.
And then we found out that that's the reason. That's like his reason for
living,
enduring. Yeah, because that's why he said, and he said enduring all those humiliations. So I was like, huh. So I guess like when whatever happened, however he got like captured or whatever, because he's clearly like stuck somewhere.
Yeah,
he must have. Like, he probably could have, like, self-destructed or something before he got captured to, like, rather than getting captured.
Yeah.
But he was like, I'm going to get captured because I'm going to pass down this art one day.
And here he is.
And now it's possible. Now, we saw it, and we saw, like, it was, like, Lang Chen's thought process. Okay, we're going to go from easy to hard. Body, then
soul. Yeah.
And then...
And we got the creation of the heaven.
We got heavenly collapse manifestation.
The whole 9 heavens and 10 lands.
Yep. Everyone saw it. So it's like the birth of a peerless martial art technique.
Yeah.
And that meant
was cool, bro.
It was finally recognized by Heavenly Downs.
Yeah.
And I think it was a little different because they said like the stars came together, and formed, and then you saw a dragon through it. So I was like, okay, that's... The 9-star hat clearly had an effect on there.
And you saw the broom guy saw that.
Yeah.
He did a little smile. He was like, that's my guy.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
So now it can finally be passed. And we heard the mnemonic chant. So he said like you cannot pass it down without a mnemonic chant. And it was a cool chant. And then we got another even crazier thing when he met the Vermillion bird senior.
Yeah, lady.
And she described... What did she describe? She didn't describe the Tao.
She talked about the Tao with him, though.
But it wasn't... That wasn't
the point of it, yeah.
So, here she described the, like, basically, like, this... the scales of like heaven.
Oh
the
yeah.
So she said there is like a force that judges right and wrong, light and darkness,
good and evil.
Yeah, because what Long Chen was saying,
there's no boundary.
He said there's no boundary. He said like light goes in darkness, dark goes in light. One cannot coexist without the other.
Yeah.
But she said that there exists a boundary as it sets the foundation of heaven and earth.
Yeah.
She said without it, like
without it, if that ever wasn't the case, the 9 heavens would either be destroyed or the 10 lands would be made anew.
Yeah.
That was a
which
dope line.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll find out later.
Well, I think what that means is like everything's gonna like be destroyed and made anew.
Oh, I guess it means like because it serves as a foundation, right? So if you destroy the foundation, it's something else.
Yeah.
But he used that same concept for him
to complete his dragon.
So
soul body forging out.
Yeah, because the whole time he was refining. He refined his mind, and then the spirit. Or no, he refined his mind, then the will.
He did will first.
No, his mind.
Really?
Yeah, because remember he brought out. He had to fight while refining.
So yeah, the mind. Yeah. You're right.
And then so he was like
the mind and then the will. Yep.
Yeah. Or wasn't he? Okay, so he split in mind as 2, but he was refining his spirit.
Yes, at the time.
And then he was doing his will.
And then at the end, he did mind again.
No, he didn't do mind again.
Well, he didn't train in mind, but I think he put all 7 together.
No, so what he did was he used the concept of 1.
1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3.
But for to become 3, 1 and 2
become a cycle or something.
They have to merge, and 3 becomes the foundation.
Yeah.
So it's like he used the body as 1, the mental energies as 2, and he used his mind as 3 to serve as foundation. Because like when you think about it, the mind is both like physical and like soul, right? So it's like it connects to both, and that's how he was able to like finally create the technique.
Guys,
complete the technique.
If that was not a masterful class on the Tao, I don't know what is, bro. You just become closer to the grand Tao with this beautiful speech Biggest Gamer just gave. Enlightenment, bro. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
It actually really was, bro. It was pretty impressive. I enjoyed it.
That's just how I thought of it when I was reading it. So I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool because he used the same concepts.
Yeah.
And because he was saying also it's like corporeal but incorporeal. So I think it was always just trying to find the boundary
in between
to have everything
coexist.
Yeah.
And work together. And that whole training arc, I'm a whore for a training arc, bro. I love training arcs. They fill me with so much joy and happiness. And it was like a really fun training arc because this is the one training arc in like thousands of chapters, I want to say.
Yeah.
That he wasn't really fighting anybody.
No, like he was just
training. Yeah. Like he was fighting like creations or whatever, but like it wasn't like life on the line. Like
no, it's more like he was just. It was just like there.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that because I feel like this almost never happened in 9 Star. Like I can't even recall another time that's happened.
No,
like him just training, like having time to train. That doesn't even make sense. Usually his training is like while on a battlefield.
Yeah,
like it's wild, and so I really really enjoyed that. And it wasn't too short either. It was like 20-30 chapters. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed the training just because I liked. Delving deeper into the dragon soul body forging.
Yeah, and you could tell his power, like it was 5:30 we said, something like that, when he first came in. It was probably like, or not when he first came in, because he did another second tempering before he went in. By the time he left there, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he ignited his blood again.
Yeah, and then he repeatedly ignited the blood.
Yeah,
he's probably like, no word of a lie, he's like probably at 100,000.
I don't think so,
bro. It's because
he did say 3,000. He can't. His previous minimum is no longer.
Yeah, bro. I think his dragon power is at a crazy level.
Actually, you could be right because he did just like complete the whole thing, and he just went through like a crazy.
I have a new guess.
What?
108,000. Has to be, bro.
It's always that number,
bro. Because like the temperings that he's done, and then like it's been like every time he like did a temper, it said his power increased by like multiplicative. So I don't think it's no like couple thousand. I think it's 108.
You're right. I think he's going nuts.
Yeah. I think this war right here,
You know what's even crazier?
What?
The fact I think we glossed over this, but when he got the body art, he realized like 7 energies for his 7-star
body armor.
Yeah, body armor.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna unite them.
Yeah, and I think now all he needs to do is figure out what he wants for what is he gonna use as the mind in his diagram.
Yeah, I think we definitely did gloss over that because it's actually a huge point.
Yeah,
because his 7-star battle armor and the Dragon Soul body forging art are gonna combine into like the new new 9-star technique.
Yeah, because that's his new path now.
Yeah,
and now
and that's actually crazy. I can't believe we glossed over that.
Yeah, and that's gonna be insane because like we just found out like that technique is a peerless martial arts. So now you're gonna combine 2 peerless martial arts.
Yeah. And
so his body armor should go like insane.
And the fact that like I think it makes perfect sense as we follow the way of like the dragon, I guess.
Yeah.
Since like when did he first? Was it a green dragon?
Yeah.
The first one was a green dragon scale, and that was in the Julie Secret Realm where he got the immortal bead, or is that no?
I don't know if it was there.
No, it was after.
Was it after?
Oh wait, I really don't remember.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Oh, you can grab it. It's fine.
Let's see. Where was that green dragon scale?
I don't remember.
I thought like it was in the Julie Secret Realm.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
That's too early.
That is too early. Let's see. I know the second one he found in the water.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
He found it in the sea.
In the sea.
When they were traveling.
In the heaven martial sea realm.
Yeah.
And then so he found the first one in the Eastern Wasteland.
Yeah.
Because that's where he's from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it the Eastern Wastelands or Plague Lands?
It's Eastern Wasteland.
Eastern Wasteland. Yeah.
I don't remember where he found it there. Honestly, why does it feel like the scenery? I know he didn't give it to him. Oh no, he gave him the art when he got that.
Yeah. Where was it? I really can't think of it.
No, it was so long ago.
Wow, I can remember the blue one, the Azure.
I feel like the blue one felt so much more distinct.
Yeah. Cause that one was when he couldn't do it.
Yeah, and he was like
he did it anyways.
Yeah,
he's like, I need your power.
Yeah, he forced it.
Yeah. What was the third one?
It was that the from the Tao.
Oh, the golden one.
Yeah,
I thought there was another one. So it was golden, Azure, and green. So we know it was green. We just don't know where.
No, I don't remember where.
Whatever. I forgot.
Me too.
That was probably like before chapter 1000. Like for sure. 100%. Because I know he got the Azure one probably around chapter 1800 if I remember correctly. Because I remember that's where I caught up to the novel, and I think he just got it.
Yeah.
So it was like right around chapter 1800 or like 2000, somewhere around there. I can't remember for the life of me. When he went to the central continent, he already had the green dragon, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's before chapter like 1300.
I have no idea.
So Julie Secret Realm, he gets his bead.
Oh, he needed it. Why? He turned into a green dragon for some reason. Like, what was the reason? Because remember, like they said, his body was too weak for something.
It was for something, yeah. That's why he originally got it, because his body was really, really weak. Was it for the 5-star battle armor? No.
It wasn't 5-star at that point.
Yeah. But it wasn't 3. 3 feels like too low.
Are you sure?
Well, it is a long time ago, so maybe it was 3. Yeah, maybe it was, because I think he had that Azure for the 5-star.
Yeah.
And then this one he got for the 7-star. This is gonna bug me, bro. I feel like we should look it up.
We can't. Okay.
Let's see. Julie Secret Realm. He gets that. What happens after the Julie Secret Realm, bro? Because I know that's chapter like 500. There's a gap of 800 chapters in here.
Well, in the Julie Secret Realm, that's where
he gets the immortal bead or the primordial bead.
Well, because that's the Zhangxi. That's where what's her face, Menki's friend died.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the ice princess almost died too. Ice fairy.
Yes.
His girl now, who I forgot her name, but she almost died too. But she actually got saved by like one of the Central Continent ice people.
Yeah.
And then after that, then he found the Netherworld goddess girl in that weird training arc, and like probably I think right after when he became, I think it was Sea Expansion realm. The sea, is that what that realm was called? The Sea Expansion.
Yeah, Sea Expansion.
The Sea Expansion realm. In that like secret place where he met the 4 heavenly geniuses who were actually from the 4 divine families.
Mm-hmm.
Was it there? No, it wasn't there. Bro, I can't remember. Was the Eastern Bell lead him to it?
No, the Eastern Bell did not. Bro, I can't find it. Oh wait, I know what to look up.
What? We need this, bro.
I know.
I can't leave these people in suspense. At this point, no, we gotta find this.
Wait.
We're gonna find this, guys. Green Dragon Scale, nice.
Oh, what the? We're gonna do this no matter what.
Yeah, if we gotta clip some of this, or you guys can just see us fail for a long ass time. Who knows? Let's see. All right, hold up. Armor, which I'm seeing right here.
I think I found it.
It's something to do with the Eastern.
Oh, it's 402.
402. So it was before the Julie Secret realm.
Yeah, it's early. Wait, what? I think he found. Yeah. No, I think this is just a reference to the Dragon Race. But it's not when he found it. Or maybe it could have been, but. Bro, we suck.
We really do.
How we not find this?
Bro, this is like hurting me that I can't find this. I need this.
Wait, how we not found this?
I think it's somewhere around 900. I saw something about it. Let's see. Wait. Right here, chapter 901. Refining true dragon essence blood.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, once
that has to be it, right?
Once he returns to Mankey's location, Longchenp found an isolated place to take out the dragon scale. He was in the Sea Expansion realm, and his 4 stars, he had 4 stars, had reached the great circle of perfection.
Oh.
It says this was the treasure the dragon expert had left for him, what he had to rely on to train in the dragon blood body tempering art. And he said,
"Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, I don't know what.
No, he got the dragons. Okay, I found it.
Where?
So I think it's in 602.
Damn.
So, because I'm looking on the wiki, because I was like, I'm not gonna go through Wuxia World.
I found that on Wuxia World.
So he had King, because it was King Long possession, because he had it.
King Long? Who the heck is that?
Well, that's like dragon possession.
Okay.
Because that's like King Long's green dragon or Zero dragon. Because like in China, like in Chinese, it's actually called like a Zero dragon. But in Wuxia World, they did green then Azure to differentiate it.
Okay.
So that's why it said King Long.
Okay.
Like on the Reddit, but he had it when he was a 3-star.
Okay. But I think he failed this. He failed to refine it at 3 stars.
Yeah, because he didn't have the strength.
Yeah, then he refined it again at 4 stars at chapter 900.
Yeah, so because he used it at 3 stars because he needed to fight. I think he was fighting someone.
But where did he find it?
I don't know where he found it. Fuck. Still doesn't say where he found it. Fuckers. Which is hilarious because how we can't.
Yeah, so at 602, he already had it.
Oh no, he found it in the Julie Secret realm. You're right.
I was right. Let's go. I knew it. How though? I don't remember how.
I don't know.
Was it? Oh, was it the thing that was being guarded by the skeletons?
It could be.
Remember? I think that's why him and his original Devil Race wife got together.
Oh yeah.
They were fighting the skeletons, and she needed the skeletons for like some sort of like power that they gave her and her family.
Yeah.
And then he found the barbarian guy from like the 9 heavens and 10 lands, and he was like from the barbarian race, and I think he fought against him to like check his will. Yeah. Yep. He found him to check his will, and he was like, "Oh, like you're not strong enough, but like your will should be to be able to handle the dragon scale." Yeah, that's what happened.
We finally got it. So that was early. Oh, but the reason why I felt later is because he didn't use it until a lot later.
Yeah, guys, Biggest Gamer just taught you another one. This is Gaslighting 101.
What?
I knew it was a Julie C girl, bro.
It felt too early. It felt way too early.
I knew it. I'm happy I got that. Because I suck at those things. I usually never remember. But so it was Julie Seeker. And then we have the Azure Dragon in the Martial Heaven World Sea of that circle. They called it a circle. And the last one was the Scholar Dow competition. And then 3,000 worlds. So this is 4 power-ups. You think he gets one more? In the 3, 5, 7, 9 type thing? I think he must have another. He probably gets another scale. I think he gets one more. Think he's done?
I don't think so.
I think he gets one more.
I feel like because the way they described it, like that was like an ancestral, like dragon scale.
I think that was him at the Immortal King realm though, and like the last time we got one.
But this is like for dragons, when they come like dragon kings, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they keep shedding after that?
I don't know. They keep going through realms.
Yeah, but there's only been 4
cases.
Scales. Yeah, they could.
I think they do. So the first one was he was in the Sea Expansion realm, which is then after Sea Expansion I think is the King realm, which is not actually called the King realm. It's called something else, but they call it the King realm everywhere. And then I feel like I skipped like something in the middle there. The Foundation.
I don't know.
This is a Sea Expansion. It was Janshin, Sea Expansion, Foundation Establishment. I think it was Foundation Establishment.
Yeah.
Then it was called like the King Realm. I remember those 13 realms, guys. You know what? Let's do all of them. Meridian something. No, Key Expansion, Key Gathering, Key something. It was like the Key Gathering, the blood tempering.
Wait, but why are you naming the realms right now?
Because I want to know when he got the dragon scales so I can see how far apart they were.
He became
because Sea Expansion was the 6th rank out of 13, because I know there's 13, and then he got the Azure one at like right before he became not a life star. I think it was right before he became a life star, which is the 11th rank, because it was life star, Nether Passage, Heaven merging. So he got it at life star. So there was like 5 realms in between.
Well, he broke through blood condensation in the Julie realm.
That's cap.
That's what it says.
That's lies.
It says he said he was able to break through blood condensation in Julie realm.
Bro, that literally doesn't make sense. He broke through blood condensation in the forest with the Tree of Life fairy thing. Remember? That was the first breakthrough he ever had, and he almost died.
That's what I'm saying here. This is the 2nd rank.
Bro, I'll go write that because they're wrong. All right. Look, I'll explain it to you right now. I remember this one specific. He almost died in a random forest, and that was like that random like Tree of Life fairy who saved him.
Yeah.
It was like from the Sparrow race.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that's actually one of the key reasons why he loves the Sparrow race, because it helped him like go past his tribulation, because he was gonna die to it. And then I think he was like injured, and he met that random girl that was a hunter. And like, and lives in that random village, and she's like, it was like a random village in the valley, and she was like, "Oh, you should stay here and be my husband," and he was like, "I can't." And then,
he was blood,
whatever it's called. It's not even called blood condensation, I think, bro. It's like
it could be the wiki's like
weird. It's like blood. I think it might be a different thing. And then after that, he goes and fight that Marcus guy, and he kills the Marcus. You don't remember that?
No, I remember.
Yeah, he kills the Marcus, and he comes back to the city, and then he does everything. And then
so you're saying like when he entered the Julie realm, he was like way stronger.
He was way stronger. When he entered the Julie realm, they said he was at sea expansion.
But it says only those intended in transformation realm and below can enter.
Maybe there's a different Julie realm.
No, it's not, bro. Bone forging experts will only get exterminated if they try to forge.
Oh, you know what? When he entered he was tending transformation because that whole arc they were talking about everybody like who goes first to bone forging. Remember that? Yeah. And there was like somebody who like hit bone forging first, and he started killing everybody. And that's where he like kind of got like his members together that they weren't called the Dragon Ball Legion. He fed them all the pills for the bone forging or whatever.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I don't. For some reason, I don't believe you.
No, that's 100%. Yo, guys, gaslighting 101. Gaslighting 101. Yes, bro.
I'm just saying.
I promise this is on point.
I was just saying.
This is on point, bro. You know, bro, he doesn't even reach the Jianshin monastery. He reaches it when he's right before his Tendon transformation.
Really?
Because remember, he gets sent. He like kills somebody in like a competition, and they send him to like the Beastlands.
Oh.
And he collects like the bloods of the beasts to like get through his 13 stages, and then he comes back, and then he like finds a secret formula to hit Tendon transformation.
Maybe
You're supposed to be the historian, bro. How am I? You read this recently.
Don't act like it's
recently,
it's
bro.
Been so long.
But it's been like 4 years since I read that, bro. I think you read it like half a year ago. The historian's getting old in age, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Honestly, I feel like it's been the wiki.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what wiki you're on, bro. I should become an admin or something because they're trash. I don't know where they're getting the information from.
I'm about to go look up the Julie Secret Realm and like confirm this.
Confirm. Come back and confirm next week.
I will.
And you know what, guys? The episode will start with me telling you, biggest gamer, gaslighting 101.
No. I feel like attaboy.
I promise, bro.
Anything.
Bro, I promise that all of that happened. All that happened.
No, I agree that it all happened. I just don't agree with the stages that you're talking about.
All right. The first stage is called key something. I don't remember.
I think it's key condensing.
Condensation or
key condensing.
Key condensing, straight like that.
I think so.
And then it's like blood something, right? Yeah. We don't know the second word, but it's blood something.
I think that was like or it's key gathering. I think it was then blood condensing.
Tendon
transformation.
Bone forging.
Yeah.
Jianshin, whatever. C expansion, foundation establishment, and then whatever. He goes through his first tribulation in that forest with that spirit world because she saves him by like healing his body because he was gonna die. 100% happened. I'm telling you, bro. She finds that village girl. Read it again, bro. I promise this is how it happens. He finds that village girl. Maybe the village girl is before or after he goes through his transformation, but I know that happens there. He leaves the village. He kills the Marcus. He comes back into the Phoenix Empire. He has that big fight with the random cultivator, and he's like, "Oh, this is how like strong people from the sects are." That's why after that he goes to a sect. He gets to the sect. He fights people. He kills somebody because he started talking shit. And he was like, "Pop, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you." Kills them. They exile him to the like random territory in the north, and they're like, everybody dies here.
Oh wait, you know what it is?
What?
Maybe because they don't have 9 stages in the. Oh wait, did they?
They all have 9 stages. He has 13.
13, but did he have that early on too?
Always.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well,
maybe he entered blood when he got in Julie.
No,
and then he turned
then
he turned Tendon.
No,
at the end.
No, he was. I think the only thing.
I don't think he was Tendon going in, bro.
All right, the only thing I could give you is that I know he was Tendon while he was there. He could have maybe been blood when he entered, maybe, but he did not enter
blood when he got in there.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think everybody was at Tendon, and he wasn't yet. And I feel like maybe that's when his wife, that he found her. No. The other one. The original Devil Race girl.
Oh,
because he found her in that Julie
yes,
Secret room.
Yes.
I think he went through his tribulation, and I think she healed him back to health.
Yeah.
And then maybe he went through Tendon, and then he got through Tendon while he was in Julie's Secret room too, and became Bone Forging.
I don't think he went through Tendon. I think he unlocked the 9-star thing. Remember, because he understood the essence of Hegemon.
Yeah.
And so that transformed him.
Yeah. But he was definitely Tendon there. And he definitely didn't become Blood in there, bro. There's no way.
All right. Well, we'll do a
I swear on the channel, bro. I swear on the channel he was not. He didn't go in there. Key condensation, bro. There's no way. There's no way.
Okay.
I promise.
All right.
I stake it all on this,
bro. We'll check.
All right, we're worried, bro.
I don't know. We deviated so far. We were. The deviation started with the Dream Dragon scale.
Yeah.
We were like,
I don't even know how we got there. All right, but I remember we were talking about. I think I wanted to know the ranks between the dragon scales.
Oh yeah.
So the first dragon scale, I guess he did at C expansion, and then the second dragon scale was at Life Star, which is, if I believe, 5 stages apart. And then between Life Star and when did he get the golden one? It was 4 Peak?
It was either 4 Peak or
Divine Lord. No, it was 4 Peak. It was 4 Peak.
I think so.
Or did he wait until he become a Divine Lord to absorb it? Or did he absorb it at 4 Peak?
Oh, he might have done it at Divine Lord.
Okay. So between Divine is it Life Star or Life Star? So what?
Nether, Heaven Merging.
Mortal Transcendence, whatever they called it, transforming your Mortal Key to Immortal Key.
Yeah.
Divine Flame, 4 Peak. So that makes sense, 5 and 5.
Oh, okay.
If it's 4 Peak. And then after 4 Peak, we have Divine Lord, Immortal King. There was only 2. But it was kind of it wasn't a new scale. It was more it was the Blood Essence, I thought, is what he just got. Or did he get another scale? Because I thought he got a scale.
I thought it was a scale.
Oh, I think he didn't get a true scale.
No, he got his descendant scale for the 3rd one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this was his.
Okay. That didn't solve anything.
No. That's why I was so confused why you were doing it in the first place.
I don't know. I thought it'd be symmetrical, every 5 or something.
Wasn't. That's why
whatever. It was a 35-minute tangent, but it was worth it. We're going to come back, guys. You guys know I'm right. Everybody knows I'm right now, bro. You're going to come back next week, and I want to hear it. That's the first thing. Right after we say episode 29, bro. I need that. I'm going to be holding you to it, bro.
If you're right, I'll say you're right.
I'm waiting for it, bro. I don't want you to text it to me. I don't want you to tell me between now and the next episode. I want to wait till we're on live, bro. We click record. I want to hear it. I stake it on the channel, bro. But yeah. Let's see what else happened. I think that was it for 9-star though.
Yeah,
it was really good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. It was not what I was expecting, because I expected them to turn the heavens upside down when he came out.
Yeah,
but I enjoyed it a lot. And then next, the big reveal. Would you like to do the honors?
It is the Great Ruler.
Ooh, from who's his face?
Heavenly Silkworm Potato. That's his pen name. I can't say his Chinese name.
I don't know why I knew his name, bro, but I didn't remember that.
No.
I think if it was just Heavenly Silkworm, I would have laughed at that, but the potato at the end took me out, bro. Can you say it again?
Heavenly Silkworm Potato.
Oh my goodness. He's an amazing writer, I'll give him that, but his name is hilarious. Wow. Heavenly Silkworm Potato. Well, he's back at it again with the tropes.
Yes.
Very tropey. This chapters 1 through 50.
Yes. Classic young master from declining former peak martial arts family.
Mother or mother/father is not around. In this case, it's mother.
Yes.
Definitely a crazy super clan that they'll find 100%. Like 600-700 chapters.
She definitely got, I don't know, captured, missing, or went back to her super ancient family from 10,000 years ago.
Yeah, and they're gonna be like a peak thing at the end of the novel, or at least end of the realm. I don't know if this is an ascension realm.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think it's gonna be that crazy?
I think it'll be like half crazy. Okay. I think it'll be like something resolved halfway through. That's my prediction.
Well, I think it could be something that's resolved halfway through, but I'm saying like the family is gonna be that strong.
Oh, maybe
they're like peak of this world if there's an ascension, or just peak like
it could be,
you know. And then
we'll see.
And then we kind of got a Deus Machina, sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
And then the fighting's pretty cool. I like the fighting. They're good at cultivation system. The only thing, guys, we got to put a warning on this novel. You will be confused AF at the beginning of this novel. Like the first 5 chapters, you're gonna wonder if you missed 10 chapters.
Yeah, because the spiritual road. I'm just gonna
say. No, it's not even. This is like the first sentence they say in the novel. They basically start with him having. Usually they start cultivation novels with like you being immortal, or like you're like rank 1 or rank 2. Here he's already in the second stage.
Yeah.
So the first stage is called spiritual sensing realm.
Yeah.
And that's like just like you being able to sense spiritual energy. He starts the novel at the second stage, spiritual movement stage. And he's gone through already like a big adventure that continuously gets brought up. It's the spiritual road.
Yeah.
And
they're talking about like how he got
kicked out.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what should we have read that? You know? So you get very confused. Honestly, I kind of wish we did, but it's okay that we didn't. It's new. It's new. I'm enjoying it.
Yep. We're starting off with the Academy.
I think I think the first 10 chapters did not grab me. I felt like it was really slow, bro. I was reading a chapter like every hour. Like I just come back to read another chapter. Be like, I need to get into this.
Yeah, but it moved pretty fast.
It did. I'll say that.
Because I was like,
after that first big fight.
Yeah, I was like, okay, we're just here now.
Yeah.
I was like, what? They
didn't slow down.
They revved up pretty fast.
Yeah, they did. They did rev up pretty fast. But just as a warning, guys, get through like the first probably 15 chapters, because that's when that big fight ends. And it's like, then like the story starts progressing at a fire pace and you start learning more. Because at the beginning, you're just confused. And like, usually you're confused at the beginning of novels because there's like, you don't know the world. But here, there's like a mystery already that like you don't know.
Plus, this is also the 4th in novel of like that universe.
And I think they even already mentioned them.
Yeah,
the Flame Emperor and
the Martial
Ancestor. Yeah.
So that was Lin Dong and
I didn't read that. So
Zhao Yan.
Is Zhao Yang
Battle Through the Heavens?
Battle Through the Heavens. Yeah, he's the Martial Ancestor.
No, he's the Flame Emperor.
Oh, he's the Flame. Oh, yeah, he is the Flame Emperor. I did read that.
Yes.
I forgot that was his title.
What?
I don't know.
You read that like less than a year ago.
That's lies. That was like one of the first novels I ever read on the show. Yes.
No, it's not.
Besides,
I was the one that told you to read it.
That's true. But I feel like I didn't before.
You didn't read it for a while, and then you started reading it, and then you blasted through
I did blast through it.
You were just like, you read 1,200 chapters so fast.
Yeah, I think this was back when we were in school.
Yeah.
And I know life did, bro.
Yeah, you did.
Like I think it was 2 weeks, and I was like,
it took you a little bit to finish because you're like, I went through so much.
Yeah, I think I burned myself out because it's also Battle Through the Heavens is incredibly repetitive. Yeah. So I felt like I think it was when he became. I don't remember the realms, but when he got that Scarlet Flame, and he raped the Medusa.
Yeah,
I was a little I got cut there because I don't know. I felt weird about it. And then I didn't read for a while, and then I came back and I finished it. I remember that. I wish we got a little more then.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Not a little. I feel like they could have done a lot more.
But I think the reason why they didn't is just because of the they wanted to lead up into the with the other two novels.
The other novels, yeah. That's true because we don't know anything that he did, except like from this novel we just heard what he did.
Yeah.
But like,
actually, wait, this is the fourth one. I don't remember what the third one was.
I don't know the order. So is Battle Through the Heavens is the first?
Yes, and then
he's the Flame Emperor.
Martial Universe, I think is what it's called. Is the third? It's the second, I think.
We haven't read that.
That's the third. I don't know what the second is.
And where's Prince Yuan? Fourth?
No,
or fifth?
That's fifth.
And we're reading the fourth.
Yes.
Okay.
And
so should we already know who this guy is?
No.
But he's not mentioned in Prince Yuan? Like our main character?
No.
No?
Prince Yuan was like a prequel, but it wasn't like a real prequel, you know what I mean?
What was it a prequel to?
The villain. The main villain of the entire story.
Ah, the Supreme or Sacred Race?
Yeah, the same.
The same race. Yeah, the same race. Okay.
So like the villain from Prince Yuan, the son of the Saint God, was the main villain of like this universe, with like the Flame Emperor, Martial Ancestor, and this guy.
And who kills him? We don't know yet?
No. Oh, well, they did tell us at that.
Who?
All three of them.
Ah, so it was Flame Emperor, Martial Ancestor, and then this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, so we do know something about this guy.
We just know he becomes that. We don't know anything else about him.
Well, maybe we'll see it in this novel.
Yeah, I don't know how this novel ends.
Yeah, me either.
And I don't know. Now I'm trying to question if this was third or fourth, because I always hear four books, then Prince Yuan, and then obviously Absolute Resonance.
I keep forgetting Absolute Resonance is number 6.
Yeah, it's the same author, but it's not the same universe.
Ah, okay. So it's not number 6.
Well, it's the 6th book, but it's not his sixth in the story.
It's not like the 6th installment.
Yeah, it's its own story.
Its own story. Okay.
But that's why I'm like trying to remember, because I was like, I remember Yuan being 5th. And I remember Battle Through the Heavens being 1st. But I can't remember where Great Ruler, Martial Universe, and I don't know this other 5th novel. Like, I don't remember the name.
Guys, we'll be coming back with that information next week.
Yes.
But overall, pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Can't wait for chapters 50 through 100. It'll be interesting. Anything you want to add for Great Ruler?
No.
Right. Next week we have To Hell with Being a Hero.
Yes, we're back.
We're back. I think we're supposed to do that this week, and we just wanted to do a nice start because it hit 4K.
Yes.
Yeah. Big 4K.
Which I didn't know.
Yeah, that's true. But so To Hell with Being a Hero chapters 200 to 300.
Yeah, that's nice. How many chapters does it actually have?
It's like at 412 right now.
Okay. And it ends like at 500 something or 600?
I have no idea about that. I know you told me it's finished, but
yeah,
I have no idea where it finishes. But I know they're at like 412 right now. Like regular, I think the sponsors are until like 450 or something like that, but we don't read that because we're broke.
Yeah.
Honestly, even if I won the lotto, I wouldn't still pay for those sponsors, bro.
I think I would.
No, I wouldn't.
But if you won the lottery?
No. Bro, they're like such rip-offs, bro.
For the pricing a little bit?
And they irked me because like once you catch up,
you can't catch up.
You can't catch up again, you know? So there's not like, once you catch up their bonus chapters, they usually don't put out more bonus chapters. Like they'll still just do 2 a day after that. And so then I have only bought the sponsor for when
the book's about to end.
The book's about to end. And so then I can finish it now instead of waiting like a month and a half.
Yeah.
I think I've done that twice.
We are considering doing that for Devil Son-in-Law.
That's true. That's true.
When that thing hits 12:45, I'm going to be like...
Especially because they're doing a chapter, bro. It might be the winter when we're talking about the ending of Devil's Son-in-Law if we wait for them, because they're taking their time.
It's like, please just finish it. Like, I want to see the end.
It's the home stretch. You know, I actually checked on it the other day. They didn't release any chapters for like 5 days, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, when am I gonna see the ending? Will I live to see the day?
I don't know.
All right. Oh, we have an announcement too after this week. So yeah. So we've been recording on Saturdays, trying to release by Mondays. That thing has been out the window for a bit now. We're just gonna say straight up. So we're trying to be consistent again, and we're gonna start recording Monday, Tuesdays, and release by Fridays. Yeah. Right. So Friday, same time, 1 to 3. Fridays 1 to 3 p.m. And so that's moving forward. This episode 28, should be coming out whenever it comes out. I'm not telling you when. But episode 29 should come out
the next Friday.
Not this Friday coming up.
The next Friday.
The next Friday. So I think that's August 11th.
Yeah.
August 11th.
Yeah.
29 will come out. No other promises. But that should help us be more consistent with everything, guys. We apologize. Hey, but we never missed a week.
No.
Except I think that 1 week we were dying or something happened. It was like in April, bro. We missed a week. I think it's I went to a trip and then you went to a trip.
Oh, yes.
I think this is the only week we ever missed.
Yeah, it was.
Because we went on back-to-back vacations. Yeah. And that timing was horrible. But other than that, we haven't missed a week. That's honestly pretty impressive. I'm surprised we're that consistent.
Yeah. I might have uploaded it late, but we didn't forget to record.
Yeah, we didn't forget to record. Just,
so stuff happens.
Stuff happens, but we're getting there, guys. Yeah. We're getting there. I feel like the next couple of weeks should be really good. I plan to do a lot the next couple of weeks. My girl's out of town, bro, so I'm gonna focus on this for a minute after the wedding. Yeah. My sister's getting married, guys. This Friday, should be exciting.
I mean, this Friday?
This Friday. I leave to the Dominican Republic on Tuesday.
Oh, I thought you were leaving next Tuesday. That's why I was so confused.
I leave in 2 days. Wait, what day is today?
This is the 30th.
How many days are there? Yeah, I leave in 2 days.
Yeah, because on Tuesday's the 1st.
Yeah. I leave on the 1st. Wedding on Friday.
Oh, okay. So,
we record next Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Like and subscribe, boys and girls. And come back to see that Biggest Gamer gaslit me on live.
I did not, bro. I was just looking at the wiki and I was believing the wiki, man.
I'm telling you that wiki is wrong. That wiki is so wrong.
All right.
Maybe they're right about the blood. He entered at blood, but he did not become blood in that arc, in that Julius Caesar realm. There's no way.
That's what they said.
All right. That's episode 28, guys.
All right.
Peace.